And the story of a local civil rights titan is now front and center as we mark Black History Month right here in Central Alabama. WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough spoke to Judge UW Clement and his daughter Michelle about the importance of educating future generations. Chip.
Jarvis, Judge UW Clement says he's done things in his life that he felt should be done to bring about equality for all people. He says he really doesn't know another way to live.
Sacred place. Teaming was promised.
Happening now.
The Calling, the story of Judge UW Clement, took center stage at the historic 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham on Sunday afternoon.
It's one of the crowning glories of my life. I've been familiar with 16th Street Baptist Church since I was 19 years old, when we turned things upside down in this town and indeed in this nation. And it's been my great privilege to walk in those footsteps ever since.
The playwright examines the retired U.S. District Judge's life through a conversation between him and his daughter Michelle.
You know, his legacy has been about impacting people and impacting young people in particular. So to have a school that's now named after him in the Jefferson County school system, I think is the most outstanding indicator of his lasting legacy as a trailblazer.
Birmingham native Quentin Cockrell spent 2 years writing the production.
It was daunting, but it was more exciting, actually. And the best part about this process was getting to know Judge Clement.
The pastor of 16th Street Baptist Church says he's glad to provide a venue for telling such an impactful story.
We need to make sure that people understand the context of our history, and don't forget trailblazers like Judge UW Clement.
Judge Clement was unable to attend the University of Alabama in the mid-1960s due to segregation. Instead, the state of Alabama gave him money to attend law school at Columbia University in New York. In 1969, he sued then Alabama head football coach Bear Bryant to desegregate the football team. In 1974, he was one of the first 2 African Americans elected to the Alabama Senate since Reconstruction. Then in 1980, then President Jimmy Carter appointed Judge Clement to the United States District Court for the Northern District of Alabama, making him the state's first black federal judge. He remained in office for close to 3 decades.
It is not often that one who works hard and does the best he can is appreciated while he is yet alive. I'm blessed to be among one of those who is so appreciated.
And Judge Clement is just a few weeks away from celebrating a milestone birthday. He'll turn 80 years old on April 9th and looks forward to continuing to share his story with others, Jarvis.
Such a good story.